It's like I've been smooth for so long, I'm trying to get rough. Buffing my nails, dog, I'm trying to get buff. Shaping my beard up, I'm liking the scruff. The hills, cause I'm living my life in the cut. Can't imagine that I'm gonna meet my wife in the club. We gon' see though, I feel like she more of a CEO. Or maybe she doing volunteer work in Rio. It's not like I need her, but I would love to meet her another day, another day.
Oh man, Trey, I just thought about something. So I can't
It's the Chargers and the Raiders, and it's coming up next.
like you can't seam your defense.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah, you gotta play defense. Oh boy.
And we are underway in
I'm gonna mess around, lose the computer.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
I was just trying to get it over with quick, is what I'm saying.
So a net negative there of 4 yards. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
It hasn't taken Herbert long to earn this status as one of the league's best and most entertaining passers. He's locked and loaded on every snap, and the second he sees an opening, the ball's soaring downfield. You've got to be on your A game at all times against him. The second you slip up, he's liable to burn you.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the intended receiver on the play, and it's second down. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Herbert off of play action. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Raiders pick it up. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. We know turnover margin always key, going to be really key in this one. And to force an opening drive turnover, that's huge.
It is, and you know something? There's one coach on every team that weighs in at the worst possible time, right? And this is bad. He just fumbled the football. Can't you just hear him right now? Son, you messed it up for everyone on that one. Messed up our offense, and now you put our defense in a bad spot.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. It's a big play there for Vegas. 55 yards.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball game.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Jacobs will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
What a luxury it is to be able to call a bowling ball like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line. 5'10", 220 pounds, and he's not afraid to get in there and get the tough yards. He finishes off this drive with a touchdown run.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Now with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far.
I'm in this dang Madden game,
Juice. This offense to get on track in this one.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 30. Oh, what a juke into space. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of 13 on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Once again, it's Jacobs. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Nick is so stupid, bro.
You want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Pulled in at the 24. It'll be a 45-yard punt, and couple that with a loss on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? And turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into 1st downs and hopefully points.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down.
Yo. Oh man, as soon as you said what kind of mother are you, I kind of figured he did. I ain't gonna lie, man. She was dirty for that. She did that on purpose.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example of the loss on the tackle. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. They'll try the air now with Herbert. It's whipped in downfield by Johnston. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter.
Hey, Teddy though, bro. Teddy was a monster, bro.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Nah, Teddy, man, what the show is trying to show you is Teddy's a part of what the government was doing to the black community, bro, putting all the drugs out there and just absolutely destroying it, bro. That's what he did with the guns and the drugs. Yeah.
As they've got it with a 2nd and 4.
That's a fact. Game of Thrones.
Now it's Herbert. Touchdown! From 19 yards away. And the Chargers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Bro, his wife was a piece of crap too, bro.
He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
Yeah, she knew what she was doing.
Showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find him looking down at the play sheets.
Mick, Micah just told me tonight. It's crazy. I'm telling y'all this because I'm so strict on my kids about what they watch. Micah's older, man, so I told y'all already. I kind of let him get away with a little bit. And he was like, "Dad, I'm almost done with Snowfall." I said, "Where you at?" He said, "Well, Franklin just got into it with his uncle," and I said, "Okay." I said, "Listen, man." No, he talking about like right there at the end. I said, "Listen, man." Oh yeah. I said, "Listen." I said.
Stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is like there he goes left side. Now he's loose at the 40.
Yeah. Hey. Hey, listen, I told Micah, I said, "Hey, man," I said, "I ain't gonna lie to you, boy." I said, that show almost made me cry at the end. I said, like, real talk, had me, like, for real about to, like, shed a tear. I was so mad about it. He said, "Nah, I doubt I'll do that." I said, "Well, you way softer than me. You definitely probably gonna cry." Oh, I was too, man, but mine ain't on that. They know. I'm checking phones left and right. Now Kobe, yeah. Michael, nah. Kobe, yeah. Kobe already doing it. Kobe, I found Kobe's phone one time. That mother was he was on TikTok. He searched twerking best clap.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near
I said, "God, dog."
Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Hey, so from that point forward, I just use his phone to do my searches.
Now a 2nd.
Nah. Look at what he looking up. He did though. I said, "Dang." I said this man didn't even look up just twerking. That man looked up best clap. The best one.
Just keep piling up for his career. He's now toppled Charles the 11,000-yard mark.
And just think about that. Most NFL running backs in their career.
I remember tip drill. I remember tip drilling my daddy walking in my room around 1 o'clock in the morning. I was like, I pulled the covers up real quick.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
Well, y'all ain't about to act like y'all wasn't watching tip drill. Me too. I don't care what you say. You ain't got a lot of me. That's what I'm talking about. Uncut. Tip drill was on there. Yeah. I ruined a lot of carpet on Uncut. Yeah, I ruined a bunch of carpet on Uncut.
Jacobs off the option. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs. His 104th career
Hey, real talk, Duke. I'll never forget.
on the all-time list. And the Raiders have taken
Duke, I'll never
the lead.
forget, man. Me and Maggie used to be in there, bro. And I used the same. Like I used to wear boxer briefs. So them old whitey tighties that my mom had bought, they was like in the bottom of the drawer. You know what I'm saying? And I came in. I was on the phone with Maggie one day, bro. I walked in the house. I'm on my little cell phone talking to her. And I went to throw something away. And when I went to throw something away, it was one of them old pairs of whitey tighties that was hard as a brick that I used to wipe off with. In the top of, listen, in the top of the trash can. Hey, I come walking out of the kitchen. My mama looked at me. I was on the phone. She said, hey, how about keeping your sperm cells off my carpet? Hey, I had like I didn't hear. I just kept it moving. I was like, oh my God, she knows.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Oh,
This is dropped. Oh my goodness, there was no one around him, but he took his eye off it, and it falls incomplete.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Come on, man. Shut up, man. I'm watching it right now, man. You ain't got to tell me nothing else. Bill Self got ejected.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first.
Hey, dude, he out of there.
Strong run that time as he's across midfield. And
Mug always poking. He's always doing that, man.
Yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence
I want us to be bad.
Now, that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the
So when the tournament some of the tournament get here, I ain't got no doggone. I ain't got to feel no kind of way about it.
He gets it to Johnston. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very solid gain of 27. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2nd and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And this will be off the right upright, but he banks it in. A high degree of difficulty there, but he gets it to go. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So he needed a little assist from his friend the right upright, but 3 points all the same.
Yeah, he's a right-footed kicker. Normally, you don't mess with the right upright as a right-footed kicker, right? You're trying to bring it back right to left. But in this case, he got the assist. Right was right.
That freaking breaks me off those, man.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. Good returns on the last drive. He hit the end zone for the second time. Good returns in this first half, really.
Yeah, good returns for his team. Really good returns for the guy. And you know where I'm going. Darn right. Those fantasy guys who have him on their team, they're rejoicing right now. And they have a high expectation that what they've seen already, they'll continue.
You talk about fantasy a lot, but you don't want you just play.
I'm not good enough to play the fantasy game. I enjoy watching
you do it. You're an expert.
I mean, you were a champ last year. Keep it up.
5th place.
Okay. Well, that's a champ in my book.
2nd and 3. It gets it right back to Mayer. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 25 yards there on the catch and run. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that... We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the 3rd quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. He finds Bateman over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. On play action, they'll throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Their first sack of the game, and it doesn't come from a usual suspect, not somebody up front, but Charles, a defensive back getting in there.
And I can tell you from experience, he's beyond excited to make that play because you're exactly right. It isn't normal to call his number to run at the quarterback like that. Usually you're defending the pass, but he takes full advantage and dumps.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. This is intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down. But he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Raiders are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. You talk about certain guys just having a nose for the end zone. He's one of them, and he was not going to be denied there.
And defensively, especially in the red zone, you've got to be able to at least slow him down and hold on for dear life. But he's able to get out of a couple of tackles there, and not enough people got there in time. Pretty poor on the defensive side of the ball.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Chargers getting set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Herbert on first down now. Looking for Campbell downfield. And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. 58 yards. And the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And quickly they get to the line. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point of the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
They snap it to Herbert. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Here's Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 32 that time. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. On 1st and 10, Herbert looking for Campbell downfield. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and controlled you have to remain as a defender. That's a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try again, but he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2. They'll try to run this one in, and he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he loses the football a 2nd time. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
You remember in preseason when we went to the different training?
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
Previous play is under review. After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The 4th down play. Herbert off of play action. And the Raiders have got him. That's sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailed by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He's got him in, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. From the 50, here's Herbert. And his throw here's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
That's interference. Defense.
So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he powers through the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Shreds it. Touchdown, Chargers. Quentin Johnston, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Chargers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Herbert. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion, and sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Ryland on for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And it's the Raiders that'll come up with it. And that will put victory in. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
I got a one you throw, man. We ain't even scratched the surface. The black key working, okay. People let it talk, they say whatever. Opinions change just like the weather. I got a question for whoever. Who do it better? Who do it better? Who do it better? Who do it better? Who do it better?
Yeah, it's the king of crunk. Sometimes they call me Lucifer. Talk about you do this and that. Ain't none of that they're new to us. Acting like that you pop off. No damn well that you grew to us. Been in my own lane. Carry you like that do the truck. Trend following. I'm surprised you just not catching up. It's my way or the highway, baby girl. I'm not a settler. Don't play with my kind, no matter my mind. I promise it get pitiful. They love me, they love me, they love me. I promise I do the bare minimum. My people, they say that I'm underrated, but it's crazy. I'm steady, they killing them. Can't ride my wave, I'm flipping them. Come up for some earth and I'm dipping them.
I'm so sick of all you weak, lame. Sick of being so humble, man. It's bad for that, man. It's 2023. Maniacs. Talk about, man. All I wanna do is talk and talk and talk. I can really give a.
Yeah. First off, my name Toe, but it's really Tobe Chuku. Got a BM that keep my season, that keep me fruitful. Grew up wearing platinum FUBU on the Southwest eating fufu. And the hammer that I keep don't come with nails. That look, I ain't know who Bill Burr was until I met the man. Half my married to the street without a wedding band. I done peeped that all these rappers won't be secondhand. My pop said I'd be broken, barely eat. I should've bet the man. Yeah, cause I'm way up. Long ways from the days I these valet stores couldn't pay. Nowadays, all the cake I make us is enough to buy about 100 trucks from Mercedes. I resage Chukwueze, then my babies. Label hit be trying to sway me, pay me. Wrote the game 2020, you can see it plainly. Can't nobody play me, I kill everything innately. At the helm of the mothership with drip, you can see me leaking. Shh, be quiet, a real speaking. Voice of God, every word I jot, feel the spirit breathing. Best new artist, but the way I cook, very seasoned. Everything around me moving, like bachata. Usher told me do it my way, Frank Sinatra. Been a shotter, been locked in with my katas. Now I got them raving how I'm big on lines. Hello, Denata. Sheesh. On God, I'm a dog, bro. Need a clergy collar, dodging fleas from you, dog. Adversely, I affect the demon with this God flow. Then put out my queen and yell out bravo. Yeah, we on baby number quattro. Yeah, my whole crib look like a art show. Yeah, pockets on avocado. I'm like a bird, let me fly away. Nelly Furtado, bye.
I ain't tripping, this is easy. Gotta mix